everybody coming into the chat. Okay, welcome back, everybody that is returning, and those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. My name is Astraea Love, and I am going to do a reading for you guys today. So, please make sure you're familiar with my legal disclaimer. It's in the description box below. Okay. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes copyright, gatekeeping, shadow banning, and all that type of stuff. No evil eye, no witchcraft, no destiny swap, no energy harvest. All that type of stuff is illegal, both spiritually and physically. Okay. All right. So we're calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. We're calling upon our spiritual team of highest light and resonance and asking that they can be with us now. We're asking that they protect us with a shield or a bubble of light around us, deflecting all negativity, returning all evil and negativity back to the sender. And we also ask that that the Most High God block out anyone or anybody that has any stupid shit to say. Anybody that wants to come in here and fucking argue or say weird shit, please keep those people away. I don't know. I don't remember if it was this platform or if it was the other platform yesterday, but there was like some real fucking mentally disturbed individuals coming into the chat. And I don't want to fucking deal with people like that, straight up. Like when people need a therapist, they don't. Sometimes people just need to go to the doctor. They don't need to go onto tarot. They don't need to go bully people. I think every type of bully should probably, it was this platform. I think every type of bully should probably go to a mental health therapist. And maybe they should look into why they're such a piece of shit and why they feel like they need to bully other people. Because I have no problem cutting any motherfucker down. Like I have literal no problem with that. And I know the beings that back me. So like I'm not afraid of people. They can threaten me or whatever they feel they need to do. But at the end of the day, it's going to be Bloody Mary, Candyman, motherfucking all of those beings hunting them the fuck down and harassing them. Because again, they need to be taught a lesson of if you don't want to be bullied back, don't bully somebody else spiritually. Actually, just in any type of way, don't bully other people if you don't want to be bullied back. Because eventually what you send out will come back to you, whether it takes a day or a year. And the people that sent it out, they're not going to want to take responsibility for it. They're going to whine and cry and blame everybody else when they were being a whole bully the whole time. Okay. And just let y'all know, if you leave stupid fucking comments on the video, I do look at the comments. I will erase any type of bullying comments that are made towards me and my collective. I will erase that shit. So just, you can stop wasting your time on me, because you're not going to get anything other than fucking real serious problems if you fuck with me. So, and that's not me puffing myself up. That's just me giving everybody the general warning. If you fuck with me, you'll get fucked up. So don't. I would suggest that you don't. Actually, I would suggest that people don't fuck with anyone, but people are not going to listen. They're going to have to get their asses handed to them, and they're going to have to learn their lesson. You know, I would not expect any different if I were walking around bullying other people. I would literally not expect it. I would not expect to walk away scot-free and go on living my life thinking I'm better than people. The fuck? I would expect somebody to come punch me in my fucking face. Yeah, leave people alone. It's called respect for self and others. Exactly. Okay, so this person, speaking of leaving people alone, they don't want to leave you all alone. And it's ridiculous. They keep trying to get God to judge you, and God is not judging you. And the thing is that this person is like they want to talk about the sins that you're doing. I don't know, maybe because you're watching tarot, you're listening to it, or you have tarot cards, they are saying that you're a sinner. I'm going to definitely negotiate that shit. I don't think that that's correct. Okay. If people want to get you judged by God because of something that you believe in, again, they better make sure that they don't have any, they better not. These people that do this are actually the real sinners. They're the ones that are bullying people. They're sleeping with people's wives and husbands. They're, snitching on people. They're getting people fired from their jobs. They're the ones that are actually doing all the sins that God said not to do. And so I think it's ironic that they want to have you judged for something. So we're going to see what the dice says. 1, this is about a new beginning. Somebody's pissed off that you're getting a new beginning. Oh, well, let them be mad. Seriously, what is somebody else's anger going to do to you? Fucking nothing. They can project all day and night, but you don't have to accept their energy, literally. They can project whatever they feel they need to do, but you don't have to accept that energy. I don't claim any energy that does not belong to me, point blank, period. And in fact, I rebuke it and I return it and reflect it right back to the person that sent it. So continue to call your power back to you, because these people are fucking dumb. It's stupid to be committing sins and then to try to call somebody, that's projection. Trying to call somebody else a sinner. It's stupid to commit sins yourself and then try to blame somebody else for being a sinner and try to get them. God is just going to judge people. This person's such a narc. They really think that God's just going to run around judging people whenever they get ready. Okay. Oh, yay. We reached our goal. Thank you so much. Okay. So let's look into that, fashionista. Okay. Let's look into that. Yes, I do feel somebody stalking you. This person, man. Unbelievable. This is definitely a masculine energy. I don't want to call them a man because they're not behaving like a man should behave. You know what I'm saying? But they are a masculine energy. Okay, so let me just ask, are they involved with, is there any gang stalking going on with fashionista? I get that there is. Okay, wait. So is this online or is this in person? Is it online? No, it feels like it's in person. All right, let's see what comes out. Do you have a dog, fashionista? Any type of protective animal? I'm getting that whoever this person is, they're afraid of dogs. They don't like animals or something like that. Ace of Wands. Right off the bat, yeah, you definitely have a lot of very powerful energy at this time. You could be beginning a new project or working on something. This looks like a baseball bat to me. Like, it looks like a form of protection. We don't necessarily always consider the Ace of Wands to be a form of protection, but it kind of is when it comes to fertility and new projects. Something is being shielded at this time. So the person that's watching you, I'm going to get the Ace of Wands in this deck and look at that. The person that is stalking you they're obsessed. They're obsessed with your energy. They're obsessed with your fortune. They're obsessed with your future. Says anything is possible. It's a good time to begin a new project. Personal power, intellect is at a high point. Tap into your creativity. High energy and enthusiasm. Good time to start a family. Fertility assured, warm, wonderful family life. This could also include, I think that pets could be part of the family, but this could also include pets. So you may be thinking about getting a pet. Hummingbirds may be very significant to you. I also get that nature is like, you have different birds. If you've been seeing crows, ravens, or even little blackbirds or geese, all of that is a message. When they're flying towards you, it's a message about something coming towards you. When they're flying away from you, it's a message about something leaving your energy. Look at this. Fortune. So I'm pretty sure that it has to do with a love situation, but it also could have to do with your fortune. Somebody is seeing you being much more prosperous now. How are they seeing the collective, though? I feel like you've got somebody that's trying to remote view you, which remote viewing is like looking into a crystal ball or just trying to look and see what you have going on. Is this person going to like a psychic or something, or how are they doing this? Because they don't have this natural ability to remote view you. No, I don't get that they're looking through a crystal ball. What is it then? How are they doing this? The devil. They're going to some lower vibrational energy to have that spy on you. And it's truly about this Wheel of Fortune, but it also is, it's like equally about the Wheel of Fortune as it is about your love life and somebody does not want you to have like a family, like a husband, children, like somebody is trying to cock block that. That's why this begin a new project, fertility is assured, is coming out. This devil energy, this devil energy sees something. I think that they see that this person has been already defeated. But I get this very creepy feeling. Like, it would cause me to feel very paranoid if I was in your situation, because I do feel like somebody is creeping around the corner. It's like they're driving by your house or something weird. What they're looking for is to see if anybody else's car is like parked around your house or parked by your complex or whatever this is. Like, they're looking to see if you have anybody there. Yeah, they're also looking to see if you've gone through an upgrade. This person is trying to defeat your ability to have luxury in your life, which is kind of weird. I really feel like you're dealing with the devil that has taken over somebody's body. I just heard Asmodeus. What the hell, Asmodeus? What is your problem with fashionista? Okay. Well, Asmodeus is a sex demon. So right off the bat, I get that it is about sexual energy. I don't think you realize how good your sexual energy is, how restorative it is. Why does this one person always come out when I read for you? This Knight of Cups energy. It's like somebody that's a water sign. I don't like them. They want to be in this life of luxury with you, and they will not let go. I think that you blocked this person. You probably, I don't know if you ever said anything to them to leave you alone, but now would be the time to start threatening this person with a your ex is a water sign. Yeah, now would be the time to threaten this person with a restraining order. Say, if you don't, if I catch you riding by my house one more fucking time, because he's also involved with some type of Hispanic witch. Strength. This person thinks that they can overpower you and that they can overpower your will to survive. They're super, super mistaken. It's because they believe that this demon is more powerful than anything else. So who conjured up this demon? Was it this person? Yes. So somebody told this person that Asmodeus is a demon of love. That is not true. Asmodeus is a demon of lust, not love. And that's what the energy that this person gives off is limerence. It's like, or limerence, my bad. It's definitely lust. It's not love. This person is not on your level. They're trying to latch themselves to your solar plexus chakra. Like so they're trying to tie themselves into your self-worth. This person knows that your good deeds that you're doing here, your good works are going to change the world. I'm hearing Breaking Benjamin in my head. I don't think this person listens to that song, but there's a part where it goes, I don't want to change the world. I just want to leave it colder. This person is bringing literal despair to you because they won't leave you alone. They're trying to disturb your peace intentionally. Like this is an intentional harassment. I mean, this person, seriously, why will they not go away? Because there is somebody that's supposed to be coming in for you this next month. This person better get the F out of the way. Yeah, you cut them off. This is why they're doing this, because you cut them off. This is the type of ex that would want you to be their friend, even though they have no intention of actually being a friend. You know, it feels like maybe they lost their job or they lost their income or they lost a place to stay. Yeah, they did something. Since you've cut them off, their life has gone into ruin. So this is why they want you back, because they feel like if they can get you back, they can. People like this are so broken. Like they're just straight up broken. Welcome in, Esmeralda. Reminding me of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. But yeah, yes, he does drive by your house. Absolutely. This person drives by your house. And what they're looking for a car to be there. They want to know who is with you, who's at your house. You don't even have people over at your house. That's why I was like, this person, if you were to get a dog, I don't know if you have dogs, but like if you were able to get a dog, this person would be up Schitt's Creek without a paddle, because every time they try to get close to your house, if your dog's outside, your dog will pick up on this person's energy and flip out. Yeah, this person, I love that movie too. This person seriously does not like the fact that you've been able to move on so easily and get over them. This person feels like you need to grieve them. Yeah, they don't want you, they wanted to ruin your happiness. Like straight up, this person has wanted to ruin your happiness for a very long time. They have no intention on stopping. That's why I would literally, if you ever see this person or they message you, I would go to the police and get a restraining order, because this person is not going to stop. Like they are not only doing this, but they're asking other people to stop by your house. This is like becoming dangerous. When people start to give out your address to other people, that's when this shit becomes really dangerous, and that's when it's considered gang stalking. Yeah, they're trying to sacrifice you in a way so that you come back to them. They want you to self-sacrifice your happiness and be with them and fix all of their problems, because you used to fix this person's problems, used to take care of them, used to make sure they were fed and healthy. And now this person is so lazy, they don't want to take care of themselves. Whoever they're sleeping with, poisons them with witchcraft. So I think that this person has tried to, this female energy that's Hispanic, she's tried to put this person under a spell, this ex of yours, so that they don't love you, and it's backfired, and it's caused them to become like more obsessed with you than ever. This is why I would tell people not to do love spells at all. Okay, let's see. But yeah, this is getting to the point where enough is enough. You know that movie Enough with Jennifer Lopez? That's what this is reminding me of. Like, enough. Gain. See, this person feels the reason they're doing this. Oh my God, it is glitching. That is so effing annoying. Okay, the reason that this person is doing this is because they feel like they have something to gain. I don't think that this person's gaining anything by doing this. In fact, they're kind of up under judgment. They want to know what you're doing to support yourself. What you've been doing, what you've been always been doing. You're just not taking care of their lazy ass anymore. This person is lazy and good for nothing. Yeah, I'm so sick of it too. Look, these people show up every time I read for you. The Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands. They feel like stalking you is going to give them something. These people are stupid. Like, all it's going to do is cause your spiritual team to lash out against them even more harder, you know. Let's see. The Moon. Yeah, this Queen of Wands is doing some type of moon magic. She's trying to make you paranoid. This person wants your destiny. They truly believe this Knight of Cups is your twin flame when they're not. That's crazy. Okay, what do we need to know? Is this going to stop ever? I mean, eventually it has to stop. They're trying to use the moon to interfere with your destiny. Hopefully you're still seeing me. It keeps glitching every couple seconds. But yeah, they're trying to interfere with your destiny. They're also trying to interfere with this love offer that's supposed to be coming in November. This Queen of Wands knows that the Knight of Cups still wants to be with you. She's fully aware of that. It's probably why she's stalking you like this. And my stomach is just hurting really bad. So I don't know what this person has tried to do to you. If there's a voodoo doll involved, God, is there some type of voodoo or hoodoo or something going on here? Yes, I get that there is. You're having a victory over it, though. Okay, can we get all of the voodoo removed and brought back on these people? I think that what needs to happen is these people need to get their karma for harassing you like this. They need to get their witchcraft sent back to them. They need to get the evil eye sent back to them. They need to be up under some crazy ass oppression. Everything that they need to have done to them. Look at this. Victory and peace. Yeah, you're going to be able to be at peace. It may take having to get a restraining order against these people. If you see them around your house, take a video record of it. And don't be afraid of these people, even though they're under the influence of demons and witchcraft. That's all they can do. If these people could do anything to you in the physical, they would. Yeah, they're trying to make some type of major adjustment in your life. Oh, I know what this is. Somebody has tried to cord themselves to you or done a knot spell. Okay, so we ask that all spells that were done be reversed and put back on these people. They're trying to get a legal protection against you. Yeah, see, they wanted to make some adjustment to your virtuous nature. Yeah, this person, they need to get their karma. It's time. This Queen of Wands goes to some type of practitioner that I think is like her mother or something. It's like a family member. Maybe it's like an auntie. Okay, what is the outcome of this situation? Okay, this Knight of Cups may end up going to jail for something that they're doing. Prince of Discs. Okay, can I get clarity on who the Prince of Discs is, please? This may be somebody you end up making a report to. I don't get that it's somebody you know yet. Then we have the High Priestess. This is all because you're a High Priestess, which we've always known that, but can I get more clarity on who the Prince of Discs is, please? Are they a police officer or something? Is this a private investigator? It's a private investigator. What does this private investigator have to do with collective? Very weird energy. This person's been watching you for a minute now. They're also watching this other person, this ex of yours. You're coming out as Princess of Cups, royalty. So let's see. So yeah, so you're being watched by a few different people. But the thing is that, you know, what is going to happen with this situation that we need to know? Yeah, divine intervention needs to happen right about now would be the perfect time for it. Queen of Cups. Okay, so these people think that because you're a nurturer, an animal lover, a nature lover, that you're an easy target. So that's why they're doing this. These people are about to find out that you are not what you appear to be. You may look like an easy target, but that doesn't make you an easy target. Lust. What was I saying about Asmodeus? Straight up. So literally, these people could be saying that you're some type of SCX worker. This investigator is looking into this and is confirming that you are not. And so that could be another reason why they're trying to see how many cars come into your house and leave your house. Like, oh my God, these people are really ratchet. So these people are both very lustful towards you. Let's see. They want to bring strife to your door, but they're unable to do this because you're protected. Ace of Swords. You are way protected. You're way protected from this. Okay. I mean, people have got to know that you're not a freaking prostitute. This is so stupid. I don't know why people lie like this, but it's got to be for attention. Yeah, the Lovers. See, this love union that's coming in next month, that should be coming in next month, is very protected. I think these people do not want to see this happen. Maybe they've seen a prophecy over your life about this new love connection coming in. Yeah, they're going to want to come in and make a truce, but I would not negotiate with these people. They're causing a lot of abdominal pain, specifically abdominal pain. Okay, let's get one more. Yeah, this is a major failure for them. Whatever this is, I feel like it's coming to its peak now, and then it's about to be over. Probably next month is when it'll be over. Okay, let's get one more. Yeah, change is coming. Change is coming. So it may be next month that this change comes in. So you're almost there. You're almost there. Continue to use your discernment. Continue to pray these people out of your energy and continue to spiritually cleanse yourself because it's working. This witchcraft has not attached to you or attacked you in the way it was meant to. Asmodeus, back the fuck up off of her. You're being told right now to back the fuck up off these people. I don't care what they did to summon you, back up off of it and walk away. Knight of Wands. There may be somebody that comes to defend you or comes to your aid very quickly. These people think that you're a prude, but then they say that you're a prostitute. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, people. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to know about? I'm hearing that you're completing a cycle. This is like basically the completion of a cycle. This person that comes in, you got a private investigator watching you. These two weird people, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and then you got a Knight of Wands that's not watching you right now, but it may be when this change comes in, this person may be the one to grant you or to give you a restraining order, because that's what I think needs to happen here. These people need to be told permanently that the answer is no, that they can't stalk you anymore. If you've been finding weird things around your house, see, you're very courageous and valiant. Like, oh, it better not. You're very courageous and valiant, so you're going to make it through this. I think what Spirit just wants you to do is know that these people can't do anything to you. They don't have the authority, the Hierophant there. They don't have any authority over your life. But if you've been finding weird things outside your house, like weird items, do not touch those items. Get like a broom or something else and sweep them away, or whatever this is. Yes. Yeah, you have nothing to hide. That's exactly it, That's exactly it. You literally have nothing to hide. You got wealth coming in. So this is what these people are looking for. They're looking for this wealth. They're not getting their hands on it either way. If you're seeing weird things being left around your house or outside of your house, like I literally feel like for some reason having a dog, having like a guard dog would be something that would be really good. But I think that if you can't get a dog or you don't have one, you could buy one of those signs that says beware of dog and still put it on your gate or whatever. You know what I mean? Or you could, if you have some type of fencing, I would put up a no trespassing sign. Maybe put up like cameras so that, people know that you're monitoring what goes on outside your house. Because the reason that these people keep doing this is because they think that you have no idea. And you do. You do have an idea about it. You just not telling them that you know. And if this person messages you, I would tell them, I would be very firm and be like, do not message me again. If you message me again, this is harassment and I'm calling the police on you. Because literally getting a restraining order may be the thing that needs to happen to get these people to stop watching you. Because I think that they're pretty much headstrong and they're not going to stop until somebody makes them stop, which is extremely dangerous. So yeah, I don't feel like they're going to harm you, but keeping pepper spray with you is not going to hurt you. And don't just make sure you're always looking through the peephole or a window before you answer the door. Don't just answer the door to anybody. If you get any weird packages sent to your house, don't bring them inside your house. Their goal, it's kind of hard to say because it has to do with taking something from you and getting back in your good graces so that then they could take something from you. But it feels like they want to steal your wealth. They want to get a hold of your bank information and they want to take something from you. That's part of it. It's like revenge, and it's also some sick love interest. This person wants to sleep with you again. They can't do that. This ex of yours cannot do anything without your sexual energy. Like literally, they have no prosperity. It's very bizarre to me. So yeah, I would definitely invest in cameras, invest in, if they message you, getting a restraining order, telling them that, you want to be left alone and all that stuff, because that's really important. Verbalizing to these people if they message you, and then cleansing your space. But yeah, their goal is to cut this masculine's goal, the Knight of Cups. He wants to come back and sleep with you, steal your energy, get back in your good graces, and then basically use you like he was using you before. So, but he's messing around with the Queen of Wands that is doing witchcraft on him, and it's making the situation much worse. Much, much, much worse. So I think that, doing your due diligence, but don't be afraid, because God has got you. Like, literally, you're protected. Yeah, it feels like a group of people, which is the private investigator, the ex, the Queen of Wands that he's messing with, and then there's going to be a Knight of Wands that comes in. Maybe somebody's going to come in and warn you about these people, or it could be somebody that delivers, if you were to get a restraining order, that comes and delivers that paperwork, that type of thing. Yeah, you're definitely divinely protected. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid at all. But yeah, this person, their problem is that they continue to think that this witchcraft is going to work on you, and it's not. It's never going to work. Yeah, it's never going to work. So I feel like you're doing the right thing. Just, make sure you're checking around your vehicle as well, just to see that there's no tracking devices. Because these people, they want to monitor your every move. And I'm not for sure why they're so gang stalking. Maybe they're already in some type of court case. Six of Swords coming out right off the bat. So yeah, that's how I would deal with the problem. And think about getting, a no trespassing sign, okay? Or you do see them all the time. Good. Yeah, think about getting a no trespassing sign, or a beware of dog sign, even if you don't have a dog, because that's going to be, that's going to make them think twice about coming on your property. And then on Halloween night, make sure that if you're going to give out candy, that you have pepper spray right by the door, just in case they were to show up on Halloween. Because I get that their plan is to do something mischievous around Halloween. This is going to be a major failure, but they're still going to try it. These people don't feel like giving up for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with them. It's probably all the witchcraft, but it could be drugs that they're on. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. With this type of weirdness, they got to be doing something to make them overstimulated. Okay, so hopefully that helped. But yes, if you see a beware of dog or no trespassing sign, I would get that immediately. Put it up so that people are like not just thinking, oh, I can just walk on their property or come up to their house or whatever. Like, having that little bit of extra protection can go a long way, especially when it comes to deterring these people. And you might want to get some black salt and put it around the perimeter of, you can take charcoal powder and regular salt, mix it together, it turns into black salt. I would straight up put that around the perimeter of your home to banish these people away. And as you sprinkle it around, I would put it with the intention of banishing their energy. When you do that, they're going to feel that. They're going to feel that banishment. And they're going to be like, oh shit, she's done something to kick us completely out. But I do feel like the future is going to be much better than the present. So things will get better. And whatever this stomach magic is that they're doing, I don't like that. I report it to God and ask for the angels to intervene. Because they're trying to do some type of thing to change your heart and your stomach. It's like the way that you feel about yourself and feel about other people. And they're not going to have a success with that. They might as well just give up on this shit already, to be honest. Okay, so we're going to go back to the collective reading and see what it comes. When will things get better? Probably after November is what I feel. I feel like somebody is supposed to come in November and make things better. And maybe having the presence of another man there will make it so that these people stay away. But yeah, I do feel like November is going to bring in a lot of change for you. You may have to take an action, though, which could be getting a restraining order against them if they were to contact you again. Because it just seems like these people don't like to listen. They don't listen. And, they don't respect anybody's boundaries, and they don't respect anybody's life, to be honest. They don't even respect their own life. They wouldn't be doing this witchcraft if they did. So hopefully they just F off. I mean, that would be the best thing. But yeah, I feel like November is going to be a much better month for you. Little bit of a transition of energy. But, these people are unwelcome. I always tell people, if you have a welcome mat outside your door, get rid of it. Because spirits show up and they're like, oh, I can just come in. They're like the welcome signs there. And so putting the no trespassing up, beware of dog, putting up even if you don't have money to get a real monitoring system, you can still put up fake cameras, 333, there you go. Yeah, you can still put up, fake cameras just so it looks like they're being monitored. People, and what are those signs that says, watch out, you're on camera or something like that? You could get one of those signs and put them in your window. I would like definitely do something to make it look like you're creating more security for yourself, because then these people will have another obstacle to have to jump over to get to you, basically. And I don't think they're going to get to you because God's not even letting them get that close. The worst they can do is just drive by and try to throw witchcraft at your house, but that's not even working. I feel like these people tried to cord themselves into you, and they are definitely about to be punished for that. So you may feel a release in the energy fairly soon. And if there was a voodoo doll involved, whatever the witchcraft is, we rebuke it. We ask the divine to intervene on it and to get rid of it, because that's not cool. I think people are misusing these practices too much. It just feels like they're doing it too much. They do too much, basically, in general. All right, so let's see what else comes out, you guys. We have the number 3, which is about mastery. The moon, the 6 of swords and the moon. Y'all stay away from people that are judgmental the best that you can. I mean, obviously we don't, you're very welcome. Yeah, we rebuke all voodoo and witchcraft sent towards you in Jesus' name. We ask that Christ and the Ascended Masters remove it and send it back to the people who are doing it, for sure. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm glad that I was able to help. I want you to have a happy life, and you do not deserve to be stalked like this. This is absolutely ridiculous. And you're really not doing anything wrong. So just make those little changes by getting those signs, and we'll see what that does, because they do drive by your house. Maybe they'll feel more intimidated. But yeah, y'all, the number 3 is a good number. It's about mastery. Somebody is trying to master something when it comes to the courts, the court system, having somebody judged, and the moon. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you as well so much. Yeah, so literally, they're using, this is not what the moon is for. These people are using the moon to try to have somebody judged in court. It's not going to work. These people were also being tested. Somebody could have lied on the stand. That's dangerous. This is all because you have a new vision. You've set a new goal. You've made a step forward in a new direction. And somebody is way bitter. They are like, I just heard a turnip. I don't even know what turnips taste like, but they're like a turnip. Dirty. The number 4, there somebody is wanting your stability. They want what you have. They want to do what you do, something weird like that. And they feel like what you are working on should come to them. This person is very sorely mistaken. They're under a lot of illusions. A lot of illusions. A lot of 7 of Cups. As you can see how that shadow person right there doesn't know what's in those cups. They don't know what they're about to swallow inside those cups, which is pretty dangerous. They also were trying to create a lot of illusions around this court case. This person should have never started doing any of this. Yeah, because they're definitely wounded. This person is emotionally and mentally wounded. They feel like that it's not fair that you are getting everything. Maybe you're getting left something in a will. What is this about? Yeah, this person was trying to change your finances. They wanted your income to come to them. Again, this is somebody who like literally was never a part of doing shit, but they want everything. The devil. Because these people work with the devil, they thought that they were going to win, underestimating the fact that God is the supreme ruler of all things. This could very well be like the demiurge energy, this devil energy. This is all because of what you're doing with your 8 of Pentacles, what you're doing for work. And it's burdening these people because they know that you're talking about them or that you're going to reveal them. Oh, well, they shouldn't have tried to take you to court or have you judged by God or the justice system. Like I said, there's lots of people that listen to tarot, that watch tarot. And if these people feel like you need to be punished and judged for that, then let them feel that way. It doesn't mean that that's going to happen. God's not going to come down on you because you're searching for guidance. These are the type of people that literally are attached to the devil. Yeah, you cut them off, and so they're pissed. These people are going to be mad for the rest of their lives that they missed out. They missed out on a real one. They might want to be mindful. This could all backfire because it's about to in a major way. Like, God is not judging you. That's the crazy part, Magician. Like, literally, you have defended yourself and you're having to defend yourself magically because of these people. If they would stop doing witchcraft on the justice system, maybe they wouldn't be dragged into a court case. But like, all of this harassment and bullying and stupid shit is about to come to a head. And the people that are doing it are about to be literally haunted and stalked by the supernatural. There are things showing up coming from the inside of the earth that nobody wants to fuck with, literally. Welcome in, Shaman Maria. Okay, so read what is in the chat, you guys. King of Pentacles. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. King of Pentacles. Look at this. So somebody was trying to get you to sign a deal or make a deal with somebody. Somebody that's carrying a lot of burdens. That's crazy. This is like trying to force, like, let's say that you're in the music industry. This is just an example. But it could be any industry where contracts are signed, right? This person is like, oh, you want to be an independent artist? No, you have to join our record label. You have to do this. You have to sign a contract with us. You don't have to sign a contract with anybody. These people want to make you feel like you're not ever going to be successful if you don't join their weird shit. You're going to be just fine. Literally. When God is for you, who could be against you? You know what I mean? Oh, you got new internet. Nice. Nice. But yeah, it's wild to me how delusional these people are, how they think they truly believe in their mind that they're right for doing this. For again, they're coming for your stability. They're coming for a foundation that you've already created, literally. Temperance. So yes, when you send me a $20 super chat or PayPal, then I will stop the collective reading and answer your question. So yeah, that you have Archangel Michael Sagittarius energy showing up, and in a magical way. It's cutting the cords to these people because they keep trying to latch onto you, which is weird to me. It's weird, the whole cording in and attaching to people thing. I don't understand that. If that's a specific ritual or if this is a side effect of magic that they do, I don't know. If you guys know anything about cords and cording, let me. Okay, sorry, y'all. It just like freaking kicked me completely off. I fucking hate YouTube. Like, straight up, their system is such shit. They're always like, oh, we're working on fixing the issues, but the issues seem to be like basically endless issues, if that makes sense. It's basically endless. So this is what I'm getting, is that these people thought that they were going to have a victory over you by peer pressure or by making you feel like you would never have success without them, but you do not need these people and their stupid fucking contracts. And so that's why they're having you judged. Well, they're trying to anyways. You're not actually being judged, but like if these people are attached to the devil, there's no way in hell or heaven that they could ever have you judged when they're attached to the devil. And they want to judge this new relationship coming in. They feel like you should not be given anything. If it can't come to them first, you shouldn't have it, which is like total Archon gatekeeping energy. Okay. When and if Tim would reach out again. Okay, let's look and see. So I'm going to pause the collective reading for a minute, and we're going to look with the Twin Flame Tarot. Okay, so has Tim blocked you on like social media? Because that would be my first question. If he's blocked you, that's not a good sign. Okay, Holy Spirit, what is going on with this other person? Well, this person is in their, first of all, they're confused about something. Secondly, they can't make a decision. They're faced with having to make a decision. There's also something else going on with this person's surroundings. It could be somebody around them is telling them that you are not a good partner, something like that. I mean, it's a weird energy. Okay. Let's cut the deck and see. Let's see how you show up and how they show up. Four of Swords. This person's taking a break. They want peace, relaxation, self-reflection, and they're trying to rest. There's something off about this person's energy. I'm going to see if I can figure it out. I don't want to label them a bad person at all or anything like that, because I don't get that that's it. But I get that they're in some type of energy of indecision. So maybe they're being faced with like an ultimatum from somebody around them. Yeah, you're showing up as High Priestess. You're definitely showing up as High Priestess. Drift away. So you could have intuitively picked up on this person when they started to pull their energy back and started to act weird. And yeah, If this person blocked you, you know, they're going to have to unblock you. I don't know why they just did that. It's not, I'm not getting that you did anything to this person. Where is the confusion coming from? Death. Maybe this person doesn't like that you can see right through them. I get that that's true. Okay, so there may be something that you need to release and that they need to release for you guys to get back. Yes, he has an, okay, so it is about family. Yeah, I was feeling that it was definitely somebody very close to him who was like pressuring. And this is when people live to please their families, they never end up happy. But, you know, you could tell this person that, but again, they're going to think that you're just saying it out of wanting to be with them. The Chariot, determination, success, and moving forward. So this death of the relationship, you know, it's going to cause you to move forward basically at a very quick rate. Yeah, he says he's overwhelmed. Yeah, and he's confused. So there might be another female energy that is confusing him. I do feel like somebody is tampering with the relationship and has filled this person's head with a bunch of nonsense about you. You could be dealing with this person's mother not liking the fact that you're a high priestess. Maybe she wants, you know, her child, whatever, to be with somebody that is ignorant, that can be controlled. Happy Friday, bank bills, which could very well be the possibility here. Sometimes vindictive mothers, they will want to see their child with somebody that can be more controlled. 10 of Swords, defeat and failure, bitterness and betrayal, exhaustion, collapse, and giving up. So yeah, I kind of feel bad for this person. You do always pick up on him. Yeah, I feel bad for this person because I feel like they're being messed with emotionally and mentally. Let's see. King of Pentacles. Abundance and prosperity, security and stability, protective and provider, reliable, and father. So maybe their family doesn't want you to have children with this person. Does this person already have children? If they don't, they would be a very good father. I do get that this person's a pretty good person. Like they don't do messed up things to people. They don't screw people over. They don't cheat. Like there's nothing's coming forward that's giving me a red flag about actual Tim, but it's the people around him. Yeah, it feels like a family member. It's the people around him that are the negative influence. And they're putting things into his head to confuse him, saying that you would not be a suitable, you know, wife or some shit. Like, that's ridiculous. Because look at this. He's actually a good match. The 10 of Pentacles is coming out. The King of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody is trying to stop you from having a higher commitment with him. A family, a legacy, an inheritance. They've done quite a bit of manipulation. I think that it's just word magic. It's just talking shit. I don't think that there's witchcraft going on. I think that this is like literally, yeah, they're trying to confuse this person about you. Oops. The Knight of Cups. They want you to think that Tim is somebody that will like come in, rush in, and then leave you all of a sudden. That's what somebody is trying to project towards you. And I think you've picked up on this projection. You just didn't know who it was coming from. Because it feels like this was a random cutoff. Like he randomly decided to do this. Yes, holding him accountable. Absolutely. You always told him to set boundaries with his family. Yeah. And he never allowed you over to his house because his mother, oh, I'm glad, because his mother is like very evil. She's a very evil person. And that's not me being judgmental. That's just what I pick up off of her energy right off the bat. When it comes to her children, she would like poison somebody. She's psychotic. Knight of Pentacles. So, there's a snail on that card, which I think is hilarious. The relationship seemed like it was going fine. And then when this gift of yours activated this intuitive knowledge, it feels like that's what shifted something. I don't think that he has intuitive sight like that to be able to see what your gifts are. But I feel like somebody else around him picked up that you are basically a walking lie detector test. Like, people cannot lie to you. Hierophant, literally. You're showing up as Hierophant, traditional higher learning beliefs. So is there a difference in culture between you two? Or a difference in, for example, some people in India, family has to be taken into consideration in a major way because of the culture there. If there's some type of cultural indifference or difference, basically, or is there a religious thing going on? Because there's something that is, this person's like would be more compatible with you if they would not listen to their family. Yeah, he put up the facade that he was doing just that. Yeah. And then this was blindside. It came out of nowhere, this breakup. That's exactly what I feel like. It came out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere. And I do feel like there's another female energy involved. But this person, like, when I say that this, whoever they're talking to, that they think that is the better match for whatever reason, probably something their mother said, this person is going to freaking destroy him. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, literally, this person will fucking destroy him. So he might want to be very mindful and careful about this person that he's talking to, that he thinks is so much better than you. And it's not that he really thinks that, it's that he's kind of a weak man. Like, he's a good person, but he's kind of a weak-willed person. He listens to what his family says and takes that above all else. And I respect that to a certain degree, but at the same time, how in the fuck is his family gonna know who the best person for him is? They are more concerned about who the best person for them is, not him. You know what I mean? Which is putting his needs way at the bottom, Oh, okay. You work in law enforcement? Yeah. Okay, well, that's that Hierophant energy as well, you having power. So that's interesting. Let's see. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this other person is showing up a page. They could be younger. This person that he thinks is better, they're goal-oriented, loyal, faithful, but they're also a liar. Whoever else he's talking to sleeps with a lot of people. She does not just, she's like somebody that, and I'm not trying to be gross, but what I'm literally seeing is she's somebody that would sleep with like 5 people at once. And so that's the energy that I get from her, but she puts off this really weird facade. Yeah, the Lovers. Yeah, somebody is trying to make this man believe that this person that's kind of a karmic, I don't want to say slut, but she's kind of a karmic person that is very promiscuous, is what I'll say. That she is a twin flame. I don't get that you guys are twin flames, but I do get that you guys are soulmates. You've had other lifetimes together before, which is why he feels so comfortable. But there's something about his personality that's a little bit off. Like, it's either that he's a pushover or something about him is too nice. There's something weird about that. I think maybe he has another side that he doesn't show people. Yeah, he could very well be possessive, have, boundary issues, limits, insecurities. That could be why he's so overly compassionate or something. And there's nothing wrong with being super nice and super kind, right? Yeah, yes. Yes, it is exactly like that. It's like ruining him with karma. But I hope that this person wakes up and sees who this Page of Pentacles energy is before she destroys him, because that's what this is going to end up happening. And then he'll want to come back to you, and you may have moved on to somebody better by the time he wants to come back. And and it's very immature and inappropriate to just wake up and block somebody and not really, like, you should at least take somebody out to dinner, sit down with them and talk about, you know, is her name Tess? Spirit, is this lady's name Tess? No, I don't get that it is. Yeah, the way he handled this was very immature. It is very immature. He should have taken you out to dinner. Look at this. There's an emperor that's going to come into your life. I think that it could be somebody that's also in law enforcement, but maybe they're in another branch of it. They could be in like the CIA or the FBI or a detective or something that's a little bit different than what you do. Yeah, because he's showing up, Tim is showing up, King of Pentacles, which is a good energy. He would be a good father. He's showing up the Knight of Cups, but night energies are fleeting energies. They don't stay in people's lives for that long. And then he's showing up as Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And you're the only one that wasn't scared to stick up to. That's exactly it. I feel like this other person would be much better suited for you. This Emperor, because this other person's going to be a divine masculine. He's going to hold divine traits that mirror the ones that you have, and you guys will be able to work on cases together. I mean, this person may work a lot, but they work hard, they play hard. So yeah, I wouldn't put all of your eggs into one basket with Tim, because it just seems like the way that Tim handled this experience with this Three of Swords, it's like he met somebody else, and then whatever his family said influenced him. And so he definitely was very quick to just cut you off without having like a real explanation. Yeah, it feels like they've been hanging out, that they were at least talking like over the internet, and maybe meeting up at a park is what I'm seeing. Maybe he doesn't handle, does he not handle confrontation well? Because why did he deal with a situation like this? It's a very strange thing to me. Like, to just wake up and then decide that you're gonna, well, he didn't just wake up and do that. He had planned on doing that, and he's done this to other people. It's very immature way to deal with, ending a relationship. And I get that you're a really good person. Like, you're a very honest person, and you're just and you're fair. Yeah. So literally, he's going to get negative karma. This Five of Pentacles, hardship and loss. This man will come back to you, though, but I would not sit around and wait for him. The way that he ended this relationship was stupid. And the way that he went about dealing with it, you just can't trust somebody that's going to hide you from their family, not take you seriously, and then just basically be dating you until they feel like somebody better comes along. When people do that, what God does, God will send in a karmic person for them to be entangled with. And then that person will realize, oh, I shouldn't have strung so and so along. I shouldn't have treated them like that. But it's like a lesson that they have to go to get to stop that cycle. Yeah, because you by yourself isn't, you're a Nine of Pentacles by yourself. Yeah, at first, and then they change. It's just weird. It's because they did not know at first that you were this high priestess, that you're an intuitive being. And once they found that out, they were very threatened by that because they're hiding something. I don't know what exactly it is. Maybe they're afraid that, because you work in law enforcement, you find out what they're hiding. Interesting. But I do get that he's a good person. He's not abusive, but at the same time, he's not emotionally mature enough to marry. Straight up, he's just not. Because he's also kind of a mama's boy. Like, he'll listen to his mother over anything else. You're going to remain this Nine of Pentacles energy regardless of him. And the next person that comes in, this Emperor. So this Emperor that also works in law enforcement that you may end up meeting, they're going to be a gift giver. Their love language is giving. It's like gift giving, that type of energy. This person that you meet, they're a divine masculine. When they come into your life, you're going to realize that they were just recently stabbed in the freaking heart bad by somebody. And it was somebody that was using them because they're a gift giver. And so you're going to help this person heal, and they're going to help you heal. Yeah, something about Tim's energy is off. I don't know what it is else that he's hiding, but he's keeping some type of secret. It would be interesting to see if his family were Freemasons or if they're involved in some type of thing like that, because there's a family secret that he has that he doesn't want people to know about. Yeah, Seven of Swords, hiding and avoiding, lying and trickery, deception and cunning. I'm not joking. He's wearing a mask. There's something about his family, something that they do that maybe being with you wasn't going to work because of something that their family does. And I get that very strongly. Something illegal. Could be something, it doesn't have to be Freemasons, but it could be something like that. They definitely don't want you to figure out intuitively what it is, because then they look guilty. They are guilty, basically. But they're not the only ones that are guilty. It's a whole organization that's guilty of whatever this is. Yeah, you're going to get your wishes fulfilled, though. Contentment and pleasure is coming your way. Yeah, how he could consider dating another person right now. Yeah, without working his issues out. Because he likes to jump from person to person without fixing himself. Like, if you were to tell him that he needs to heal, he would not take that well. He'd be like, well, I don't need to heal. This is like somebody that denies that shadow work is necessary. Like, shadow work is absolutely necessary. Every person has to do it. We all have unprocessed trauma. I don't think there's anybody on this planet that's lived life that's not been traumatized by one thing or another. And so I think it's unrealistic to go through life denying every problem that comes up, right? Yeah, you have the energy of the star here. That's impressive. So, this is talking about hope and healing, positivity, and a wish. 2 wish cards right after one another. Yeah, this could be like you getting a wish. Maybe you wished to have like a perfect love when you were younger. You could have made a wish in your heart. It's about to be granted. It's just that this person was not the right person. So even though it feels like a slap in the face, he was actually doing you a favor, because you would never want to be mixed up in whatever his family is involved in. 6 of Wands, success, victory, triumph, and rewards, recognition, and praise. Literally, you would not want to be associated with these people. And that's what I kind of get. It's the energy of a secret society or something. They don't want people to know that they're in it or a part of it. And I don't know why not. Unless they're doing really bad things to people, they should not be afraid to be like, "Oh, I'm a Freemason." Like the Freemasons built America. So, unless they're like beep beep trafficking people or anything like that, they shouldn't be afraid of that. But I do get that their family has been involved in something very illegal that they're trying to hide. And so did he ever look at you as long term? No. Page of Cups. Literally, he thought that you were very naive at the beginning. And now he knows that you're an intuitive high priestess, and that's the problem right there. It's like, oh, she was going to sooner or later see through your stuff. Wow. So you're basically going to see through him. There is another correction person, which is how you met him. He is married to the sister and is a good guy. Really interesting. Yeah, there's definitely going to be another person that is in some type of law enforcement. I don't think you know them yet, though. Does she know this person yet? No. This person hasn't come in yet. I think sometimes, it'll be fully releasing this guy for the new one to come in. Yeah, see, he's stuck in his conflict and ego. He could be trying to compete. Competitive people in a relationship, when they're in a relationship and they're trying to compete with the person they're in a relationship with, that can be really much a problem. Like seriously. Aggressive intention, especially with your high priestess ability. He's probably going to end up miserable. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's basically his karma. It's basically his karma, because he's done this his entire life, just gone from person to person to person to person. And you're showing up Empress. You're showing up divine feminine energy. You don't need a lower, like the Empress and the Emperor are the highest ranking decks in all of tarot. He's showing up as the Knight, you know what I mean, which is fleeting energy. Knights come in, they act like they are the savior and stuff like that. You definitely you want the Emperor energy. So I think he's going to be a stepping stone to having a better relationship, one where you can be with somebody that's also intuitive. Yeah, because there's something about his energy that is off. Like literally, there's something about him that he's hiding. It's obsession, addiction, toxicity, excess, codependency. I don't think it's substances, but I feel like it could be, maybe he watches corn, like with a Porn. Maybe he does that. There's some type of unhealthy habit that he is into that he knows doesn't really benefit him. And I'm not saying that if you watch Porn, you're a bad person or anything, but people that are addicted to that type of thing, they get in their mind, they start thinking that women in the real world are like these corn stars, and we're not like that. And so when we don't hold up to that expectation, these men go back to the corn because it's more exciting or whatever. Fool. See, this person is, just know that they're very foolish. He did say you were that you was the one before. Seriously. Very foolish energy here. Yeah. He might want to be mindful about treating people like this. Yeah. The Two of Wands, planning and waiting, making a decision and choosing a path. This person is wanting to choose a path that will lead them towards success, but they're not willing to drop these bad habits and whatever this family secret is, and this control coming from their mother. They have a weird relationship with their mother. And I get that this person puts on a very good mask to other people, and that's why he's showing up like he's a really good person, but maybe on the inside he's not as good as he says he is, if that makes sense. And honestly, I feel like you are going to have this Emperor that ends up coming in, you're going to have a lot better. Yeah, this woman's definitely going to She's going to screw him over in some type of way. I mean, I already get that she has, because she's the type of person that will jump in bed with like 5 dudes at one time. But you know, so let's see if we can get a time frame. What is Tim, first of all, did he block you on social media? Because I feel like that's what's happened here, is he's put up some type of block. Okay, is he going to contact her ever again? Or what is this? Where is my time deck? It fell down there. Here it is. Okay. Let's see if we can get a time frame. Because I feel like he will try to come back, but I would not take this person back. There's just too much going on with them, unless they were to make a 360 change, but I doubt it. I doubt that they'll do that. They're kind of stuck in their pride and ego. Libra time. If you have Libra in your North Node anywhere in your chart, this person is about to get a lot of negative karma. And that's talking September to October 22nd. Weigh all the options first. So this is definitely telling you to think about this choice, because he may come back to you, but like literally, I would not take this man back. The mere fact that he just dropped you, did not even have a, like, did not even take you to dinner to do that. Like the way that he did this was not okay. You don't do that to people. I mean, you shouldn't. Pisces time, February 19th to March 20th. Do you know what his zodiac is? Is he a Pisces? He may try to come back in the middle of winter. No. No. You may find that you go through so much healing from now to then that you're going to be a completely different person than you are right now. Literally. Yeah. And then, you know, August is kind of the energy that I'm picking up on. You may have something else that you complete in August. Okay. Don't know why he muted your notifications and all of a sudden. Interesting. Yeah, see, that's very shady and mischievous. August came out. That's a long time from now. I don't know what secret he's keeping, what it is that he's trying to hide from you, but I don't trust him. I don't trust him to tell you the truth either. Like if he were to come back to you, like let's say he were to come back in a month, I don't think that he would tell you the truth about anything, you know? First of all, he's not going to tell you the truth about his family being whatever they are, because there's a weird energy coming from them. And he definitely has no intention of telling you the truth. Like, how could you just wake up and then all of a sudden put somebody on block without even giving them a communication as to why? Like, that's psychotic. And that would mess with somebody's mental health. You know what I mean? Libra is your North Node. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's Archangel Revelations. Yeah. You would seriously think hard if you ever did. Yeah. He's a Sagittarius. Interesting. December 17th. Interesting. Yeah. So, you know, he may make an attempt in Pisces time, but that's February 19th through March 20th. And then he may try again in August. But if I were you, I would think very hard, do a meditation, ask God to show you a sign. I would definitely think very hard about taking him back, because there's something that he's not telling you. There's something that he's hiding, a secret. You may find out what this secret is in December. You may literally find out that he was involved in something illegal, or that his family is, or something like that. If this weirdo reaches out to you and is like, Merry Christmas, I would freaking be like livid. Because I get that he's kind of like, why is he so wishy-washy? What is this about, Spirit? What is his deal? Why is he so wishy-washy? He really feels like he found somebody that's better. That's what this is about. And he's not going to be honest about it. Yeah. You know, you're manifesting somebody much better into your life. I think that he's just a stepping stone to get you to where you need to be. Yeah, slow, even for him. I completely agree with that. Which seems like normally, and you didn't, I just want to be clear, you did not do anything to deserve this. All you did was show the side of you that is a high priestess, that's intuitive, that knows things. That's all you did. You didn't do anything to deserve this from this person. So for them to just up and do, no, I think that shows their character quite a bit. Yeah, you know, change course. Yeah, I would change your course with your love path. It says you may need to take a different path to get there. Direction, guidance, and being aligned. Why would he come back? What happens to the girl? I think that the girl is just very much promiscuous, and he thinks that he found somebody that is a good partner, but they only look good on the outside. They're not good on the inside. If that makes sense. June is also coming out. So I would also, if he were to try to come back after he sees you get with this emperor, that would be another sign that he decided to make his decision way too late, you know? Oh, you'll find out eventually. You'll probably find out eventually what he was in, you know, like involved in, literally. Yeah, that's crazy. How immature to just wake up and put somebody on block like that. Like, that's weird. Well, I hope that helped. You know, if you ever need any more advice, come back and check in with me. And when you meet that emperor, oh my gosh, it's going to be such a big difference to what you experienced with this past person. Whoever Tim is, they really fucked up. They literally missed out on somebody that was great. I just want you to know that. Who they settled for, it may please their parents, but it's not going to please him when he finds out all the people that this person slept with and they continue to sleep with. And whoever he's messing around with now is a cheater. Like, they're a cheater, pumpkin eater. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, you guys. So you guys could have a lot of important things coming your way. So I hope that helped you drift away. Give you some kind of, it's really like, it is so hard to heal. Yeah, they won't last. It's really hard to heal when somebody just ups and drops you without any type of explanation. Like, that is psychotic. And, you know, maybe he didn't know what to say to you, but he could have just said, oh, I don't think that we're right for each other. We should not be with each other. And that would have given you some type of closure. But the fact that he just is like gaslighting you like this, I don't like that type of behavior. That messes with people's mental health. You know what I mean? And you're a very stable person. Like I said, you've probably got Libra in your North Node, which means he's screwed. He's going to get the worst karma ever for doing this to you. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, so it won't last. Not with this person that I'm seeing that he's with. And most likely that's why he's going to come back. Yeah. But then it's going to be the same type of cycle with him. Like, basically, he'll come back. You guys will start talking again. And then once his family gets whiff of it, boom, here comes she's not this and she's not that. Or it could be that you're in law enforcement and that's why his parents don't want you finding out their secrets or something. Just weird. Yes. Yeah, he's definitely going to contact you at some point, but it may be a while. Maybe a while. And honestly, I hope that he just goes away, because your life would be so much better, like, without him, straight up, literally. Because the emperor that's meant to come in will actually be on your level. This person is not, they're not on your level. Not to say that they're a bad person, but they're not an equal to you, you know. Why he would come back? Probably because he's going to realize he made a mistake and then try to come back. Yeah. Yeah, he said nothing, which is completely immature. It's gaslighting. It's very vindictive behavior, especially to somebody who's never done any, like, you never hit him, you never cheated on him, you never were dishonest. That's why I'm like, what in the hell's wrong with this person? Why would they just do that? That's crazy. But you're going to be okay, you know. The right person, the person that will truly love you, will be somebody that can actually offer you what you deserve and what you want. Yeah, it could be the karma, but I think that he's going to realize that the grass was not greener on the other side. It's just kind of like that concept of, yeah, same shit every 2 years with him. So he could be on some type of cycle, which is also weird. Like, if he wanted to settle down, he would have made some type of move towards doing that. But it doesn't seem like he wants to do that. It seems like he still wants to mess around. So yeah, you guys are going to receive justice, literally. And justice could look very different, very different. Yeah, so he might think about reaching out, hopefully you don't run into this person. I truly hope that my greatest wish for you is you meet the emperor and then you be with them, because they're equally yoked for you. But yeah, he may come back in August, or attempt to come back in August. He may attempt to contact you in February as well. So we'll just see what he decides to do. But, keeping an open door, like, beware of keeping an open door to people that don't value you, because when they think that they can just come back into your life whenever they get ready, then they're going to believe that they can just walk out of your life whenever they get ready without any type of consequence, which is like not okay, because literally, yeah, you spent 4 years together. Yeah, so that is so inappropriate. 4 years, that's a very long time for him to just literally straight up decide not to talk to you. Like, that's suspicious and weird. And he probably doesn't want you to investigate why he did that, literally, because he's afraid you're going to find out something about him. And I agree. I think that you would find out something about him. Maybe his character is not as spot clean as he says it is, And I don't feel like there's anything wrong with you. I feel like you're a beautiful person, You told him he'll learn the hard way. Yeah, he will. He'll have to. I mean, this is the choice that he made. We can't control other people. That's the one thing that life teaches us, is that we can't control other people, but the right person for you will never, like this emperor that you meet, will not ever do this to you. So there will be no games, there will be no questions, and there will be no suspiciousness. You know what I mean? You'll be able to trust this new person. Yeah, Knight of Wands, like the Knight energy, we don't want that. It's too fleeting. For lust in February, could be. It could be, but I don't get that it's just lust. I think that it's he may truly be in an energy of, oh, I made a mistake and I shouldn't have done that and I just got scared or whatever, but it doesn't excuse the way that he just walked, like not even walked away, like didn't even do right by you, to the fact of telling you why he was deciding to walk away. That is low. Like, that's straight up low. So I don't know why he's you know, there may be a little bit of narcissism there. I do get that his mother is definitely a narcissist. Does he feel guilty? Not really. No, he just feels like he's under pressure, basically, is what I'm getting. He doesn't really feel guilt very often, but he also doesn't know how bad that this has hurt you either. And so maybe if he saw that, he would feel guilty. But yeah, when people show you their real face, believe them for who they show you. Like, regardless of what their words are, when they show you with their actions that they're somebody that cannot be trusted, then walk away from that person, because it's better for you to be safe and emotionally, mentally, and spiritually than be opening yourself up to somebody who is a fleeting energy, who's going to come in and leave, come in and come out whenever they get ready. You know what I mean? Yes. No, you're not going to have to go far to meet this emperor. They're going to like come into your jurisdiction, or it's going to be something like that. So yeah. So let's ask one more question about is this going to bring injustice for you about this emperor energy? Yes. Okay. The emperor, when the emperor comes in, he's going to be coming in with an ace of cups, which is like loving, intense friendship, intense love, like love that is a big love. You know, it says, follow your heart and your instincts, let your guard down and open your heart. When this person comes in, it says, you will find your soulmate, literally. Because I do not get that Tim is like a twin flame for you. I think this emperor energy is going to be more of the twin flame. And literally, you'll feel the difference right off the bat in the energy. And I feel like because you guys will be in different departments or something like that, you'll be able to date this person and not have to like switch. Yeah, he sounds terrible. Well, the way that he treated you was completely terrible. So yeah, I would not look past that. Like the suffering that he's put you through, I would not look past that. I mean, even though you do love to forgive people that you love, I would have a very hard time forgetting that, of just randomly being up and blocked without an explanation. No. That's not okay. Like, he's an adult. He should be handling the relationship like an adult. But clearly he's not. He's not as much as an adult as he thought he was, or as you thought he was either. Because again, just upping and leaving somebody like that, that's not cool. Especially without an explanation. Everybody deserves to have a reason, like to know, you know, not to be left on red, which is completely gaslighting, which is narcissistic behavior. All right, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you, everybody that donated. You're awesome. I love you. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, peace be with you, you guys. Have a wonderful day. Go do something that you love. Take your dog for a walk. Go outside. Ground your energy with the earth. Thank God that you have been saved from a narcissist, okay? All right. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next reading. Peace be with you. Have a wonderful day, you guys. Bye. See you next time.